Hi guys, and welcome back to another video of Makeup with Jennells. I'm probably going to name it Makeup with Jennells. What I'm trying to do with this whole makeup thing is, one, it's part of my self-care me time thing. I used to do it every day for work practically, but then since COVID started, I've gotten a little lax, and of course, can't wear my lipstick like I want to. I have all these outrageous colors that I can't wear. So I just focus on my eyes, and my mouth is just like chapstick. But for me, being at the house, I'm definitely gonna like play in some makeup. I'm gonna try to update more of my colors now because I do want to be in it some more. I have vacation coming up next week, so I definitely want to have more colors to play with. So I'm gonna do that. Today, what we're gonna do is we're gonna just talk about life. What else do I have to talk about right now, right? And then also what I did the weeks between now and the last video you guys saw. I did do a video in between the video that we have, that in between this video here, and I had a lot of issues. I had music playing, and the music was part of the video, of course, and I'm talking throughout the whole video, so that part was copyright stricken because I didn't own the songs. So I couldn't really upload to Facebook. When I did upload to my YouTube channel, it was blocked in certain countries. And it was a nightmare to try to edit it. So I completely squashed it and decided, you know what, let's do another video. My goal is, like I said, I'm going to try to do it on my days off. Usually probably like once a week on my day off during the week. Of course, today is a Saturday, but moving forward, it'll probably be once a day. I might do it every day on my vacation. I don't know, but right now it's just planned for once a week. The last video that I did, it was supposed to be Christmas themed. I should have taken a picture in it so I can insert it at the end of this video, but I did not take a picture, but that's okay. I'm going to try to take a picture of the end results from now on, so just in case I have issues like that moving forward, I will have it to show you guys. Today, it's not really a theme, it's just makeup. I do have this matte palette here that I want to try from Knick Knack. Like I said, I buy my makeup, my lip products from anywhere, and actually this Knick Knack one came from the closest beauty supply store, and it's like a purplish color. The casing looks terrible because it's thrown in my makeup bag with all my other stuff that spills out all the time, so whatever. So here we go. I did write down some topics because the last video also I didn't really have much to talk about, and it is terrible when I sit down in front of you guys and then I have nothing to say. That's where the music came in on the last video, but because I can't really have someone else's music playing, I had to pick things to talk about. So I did pull some things from that last video so I can redo it so everyone can see it, can partake in it and then move forward. So the first question that I posed was, how has 2020 been for you? For me, I remember when it started, and I was like, oh yeah, I have all these resolutions I'm gonna try to work on to make, this year go by smoothly, because 2019 was a little bit much. Little did I know that 2020 was gonna be a triple dose of WTF, So my resolutions were happiness, health, love, life. Life was like the biggest thing because I was so stressed out and I was in a mental state of like, can I go on? Like, is this something that I can really get through? And because I didn't like where I was mentally, I was like, Jennells, you have to make it. You have to make your life more than what it is. You can't just allow the bad things to fester and take up your conscious and subconscious thought. You have to, like, be in front of that. So that's where those hashtags was choose life, choose love, choose happiness. That was my hashtags for 2020. And every time I wrote something, if you guys remember on my Facebook page, those are the hashtags at the beginning of 2020. And then what happened in 2020? I live in New York, so what happened? COVID-19 hit, in March. I remember that very well because that's when mobile was shut down. And I was like, what's gonna happen with my job, right? I'm pretty sure we all had that thought, like, what's gonna happen? Because we gotta work to pay our bills. We can't just be at home chilling. But then there was a lot of us that had the opportunity to be at home and chill. I was not blessed to be one of those people. I had to work. And so they reassigned me, and I had to, of course, for some people it sounds easy peasy lemon squeezy, but I had to deliver thermometers in different counties outside of Monroe County to COVID positive patients or patients suspected of COVID. That was my job. Okay. And I had to take my own car, just bought my car. I had to go way out. I mean, like 2-3 hours away from my house to do this. And I was like, don't they have doctors at home? But no, I mean, it is understandable. They'll go to the doctor where they work. I work for a hospital. Hey, I come there every day. I might as well have my doctor here. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So I got it. So that's what I did. You know, so that was like mentally like stressful because people don't listen. I had a few people that did. They say, stay home. They stayed home. Stay inside. They stayed inside. Do not come out and meet the person that is dropping off your thermometer. Stay in your house. Some people did not listen. So I was like, oh my gosh. So I was freaked out. Like I said, beginning in March. So we were down from March to like June, like mid-June is when they reopened mobile and we were going out. June, I think it was like mid-June, probably early May, but it could have been mid-June. It was in between then. So that happened, and then, you know, we started rocking and rolling and everything like that. And then, like, I was freaked out. Our first patient had a panic attack. I was like, ma'am, I understand. I get it. I get that you're afraid. I'm not mad at you. You want to reschedule. I felt like I should have been able to reschedule my work day, but, you know, I couldn't do that. I had to come to work, right? So I came to work, but I understood what she was going through. And the fact that she came in full panic attack mode was a feat. Talking about that, that's another thing that happened to me while I was while doing this whole thing in 2020 is I developed anxiety, like really bad anxiety. I feel the safest at home, like honest to God. I like being at home. That's just me. Ask anyone that knows me, they will tell you I'm a homebody. Like, I like to go out by the end of the day. You will find me in my humble abode. I'm sitting here talking to you guys because I haven't decided what colors I want. I should have decided that before the video. But that's why I'm just looking down because I'm trying to decide. But anyway, so I'll do purple. Some browns and purple. So I developed anxiety. I was having really bad panic attacks and I felt like my heart was going to jump out of my chest. And so I went to my doctor because it was like a daily struggle. I would wake up in full attack, you know? And I went to my doctor and I'm like, yo, I feel like my heart is going to jump out of my chest. This does not feel good, okay? It doesn't feel good. So they're like, all right, take this test here. You know, I'm going to put this whole brown thing on top of my lid to see what take this test. So I took the test. Now, this is a test you don't want to pass, okay? I'm gonna just be real. You don't want to pass this test. And let me tell you, huns, I passed that damn test. And they're like, whoa. I'm like, what? They're like, that's not good. I was like, what's not good? She's like, your numbers are way too high. You should not be having this many panic attacks this many anxiety attacks this often. We're trying to avoid you from going to emergency room. Basically what's happened is if you keep down this road, your heart is going to blow out. And I was like, what? So that's what she said. And so she's like, take this medication. We're going to monitor you. And I was like, hold up, doctor. My history of medication is not that great. So I explained to her what I meant by not that great. So then she looked and found me a smaller dose, something that won't make me go crazy, if you will. And that's what I've been on ever since. Now, I still get them, okay? Don't get me wrong, like, the the medication she gave me did not get rid of my anxiety. What it did was, or what it does, because I'm on it, I have to take it daily. It takes away the stress, whatever it is that's causing that attack. It takes it away, so my heart isn't pounding really, really hard, and it's not hurting. You know, I'm able to get through. I still get them, but it's not as bad. I do sometimes get panic attacks, and I feel it. Like, my heart is not hurting, you know. I don't feel like I'm gonna die, because that's usually how I feel, like I'm about to die. I don't feel that way. So I do, you know, I do get those. And then it's just like a small, like, irritant in my chest is what I get when I'm in full, like, panic mode. I have 2 pills. I have one that is a sleep pill, but it also drops it really quickly, like it's really bad. And there's one that I have to take daily, right? So I'm talking about the one that I have to take daily, that she prescribed to me. You know, the other one that I don't have to take daily, I used to take that before, when I developed insomnia. My doctor gave me that medication because I wasn't sleeping. And I still have insomnia. Like, I'm telling you, this was before 2020, but it's a kick in the face when you have all of this stuff and you're dealing with a pandemic, you know? It's a kick in the face. But anyway, so I knew that medication very well. I knew how my body would react to that one. So, and I didn't really get good instruction from the pharmacist. So when I saw my doctor again, she told me exactly how to take that one. I was like, cool. But the problem is, and she took it, she said, when you're in full panic mode, take this one pill and it will drop you down immediately. But the problem is, the pill she gave me, guys, it's a sleep aid. It helps you sleep. Like, most of the time I have it, like, except for like sometime last week, I have these panic attacks while driving the mobile coach for my job. So I can't take a sleep aid and drive. So I gotta power through it. You know, that's the only downfall of me and this problem. So, you know, I had to literally think strategically, like, Jennells, do you really want to chance your life? That's basically what I had to say. Do you want to chance your life and do what your doctor says? And I was like, no. So I just take the regular one and pray that I don't have a really bad panic attack. So that's what I do. All right. Also, another thing that I wanted to touch on, I know I'm jumping around a little bit. Guys, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask the questions, okay? Ask them. I will answer them in my next video, or I'll answer them actually at the bottom of the video, depending on which way we do it. All right. I know I'm not talking much about what I'm putting on my face today. I'm just putting things on my face. I think I might need a different brush. Let's see. Yes, I need a different brush, because all my colors are blending together now. I have all my brushes here. I just was trying not to dirty them all. I'm trying to be good, you know. I'm trying to be good here, but you know, that doesn't always happen. But anyway, so this one's like a shimmery color to the one I put on my lid, so it's kind of hard to see. I think I'm gonna use 2 different shimmers, but for right now, I'm putting on this one here, on my lid. So one of the questions that I posed on my last video was about Christmas music. Now, I don't want you guys to take this the wrong way, okay? But when I say Christmas music, I mean, like, do you like Christmas music? I love Christmas music, right? Christmas music is my jam. But the problem that I have with Christmas music is they play it way before Thanksgiving. Like, right, I mean, as soon as November 1st starts, the first Christmas song starts. Now, I don't know about any of you, but I get a little salty because I want to be able to go through Thanksgiving without hearing jingle bells. I want to be able to go through Thanksgiving without hearing Mariah Carey sing her song. You know, I want to. I figured this is my ideal Thanksgiving. We go through Thanksgiving, and then right on Black Friday, guys, right on Black Friday is when we hear Christmas songs. I mean, is that too much to ask? And definitely I would say start with Mariah Carey. I love her Christmas song. I think it's great. Start with her first. Not even Jingle Bells. And I'm a big fan of Jingle Bells, but don't start with Jingle Bells. Start with Mariah Carey. Like, she gets me going. She gets me in the spirit really quickly. Start with her. You know, I have like 3 different colors here going on. Okay, I put pink on, I put purple. I put like a a glitterish, purplish color. And then I put on like a reddish, a burnt red sparkly color, because I want my sparkles to pop amidst all of this purple and brown that I have going on, you know. I'm going to put on some more brown, but I'm going to work on my eyebrows because I realized I didn't do those. And normally the first thing I put on my face is my eyebrows. So that's it. How are you guys dealing with COVID-19? Like, do you think that it's not serious? Do you think that the government is blowing it out of proportion? Like, how do you feel? Like, honestly, I think it's very serious. People are dropping dead. And I'm not talking about people in other countries are dropping dead, so it's a myth. People in the United States are dropping dead. The death toll is rising. And there are still some people that are running around New York, upstate New York. I live in upstate New York, Western New York. So I'm going to talk about them running around here thinking that it's not serious. Oh, there's statistics, not many people die. It doesn't matter. People die. It doesn't matter if it's one person that dies or if it's 1,000 people that die. People die. Like, the fact that one person died, to me, that was a problem. When I'm like, what? That's a problem. So, you know, all of you who are out here watching my video, okay, and you are still thinking that COVID is not a thing, it's not real, it's not serious. Like, listen, right now it's not serious to you because you haven't gotten it. Probably your family member didn't get it. You know, nobody you knew got it. So it's not serious. But when it comes home, oh, I have the wrong thing with me. When it comes home to roost, as they say, down to your house, your space, that's when, oh my God, pray for my family, pray for my people, because COVID, you need to start taking COVID serious now, okay? Like, it's not a joke. They pull out this new vaccine, you know, like, you guys, right now, they're rolling it out for all, like, the healthcare people, all the vulnerable people. You know, if you have a family member that's in that age bracket of vulnerable, and their doctor suggests the COVID vaccine, get it done. Like, get it done, you know. My job, I work for a hospital system. They told us that everyone that works in the acute care would get the vaccine first, and then everyone else. And everyone else will be like further down in 2021. And then what they did was, when they told us about this, they it's funny to me even now. They gave us 24 hours to decline the vaccine, you know? And it's insane. They tell us today, tomorrow, you better decline it by 5 o'clock or else, sucks to be you. You're gonna be called to get it done. And I don't know what's gonna happen at that point, because I mean, honestly, if you call me, like, I'm off, like, let's be real. I don't check my work email. I don't do anything work related on my days off. I just don't. All right. And then if I didn't know that they did that, and I came in 2 days after the deadline passed, and then I'm told I get called down to some testing site or the main hospital or employee health, and then like, hey, you due for an injection. I'm like, injection of what? COVID what? COVID vaccine? Yeah, no. You were told, no, I wasn't, because I was not at work. Like, how will that go? You know? And so that, to me, that was interesting that they only had like 24 hours, but I digress. You know, I did my due diligence. My mother messaged me. I got online, because I had to work the next day anyway. I got online, and I read what I needed to read, and I made my decision accordingly. But just imagine, like, you learned that and you were off for like two or 3 days, you know? But that's that's what they did, you know? So, then they, you know, but there, so I, you know, I read everything because I'm a reader. Like, I don't know about anyone else, but I have to read. I just like went all crazy with my eyeliner, my eyebrow pencil, but I had to read everything. I read what they say about declining. I read what they say about doing it now. You know, I read that you have to get, it's 2 vaccines in 1, you know, and you have to have like so many days in between each vaccine so that it can work properly. So, you know, like I said, I did my due diligence because it's no joke. You know, I know there are people out there that don't believe in vaccines, that don't believe in modern medicine, blah, 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 blah. And I'm going to say blah, 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 because a lot of them stand behind their religion. Okay, now, and they don't, you know, they don't want to do it, or some don't even say religion, but like, it's my beliefs, you know. But I'm like, just remember that, you know, this thing, viruses in general, they don't care about your religion. They don't care about your race. They don't care about your job. They don't care about nothing. Their whole goal is to make you sick. And COVID's goal, it seems like, is to kill whomever they can in its wake. Okay, so just think about that for a minute, and then, you know, make a decision. Like, you know, make your decision like that. Like, are you ready to pass on? Are you ready to leave? If you're a person with kids, are you ready to leave your babies behind? You know, come on now. I'm not gonna, you know, and that's as far as I'm gonna say about COVID. Personally, I hate the fact that I'm living in a time where there's a global pandemic, you know? Like, I never thought that would happen to me. But then again, who does, you know? I don't think anyone thinks like, oh my gosh, I'm living my best life. I may just live through a pandemic. I don't think anyone is thinking like that, you know? But just saying, it was never something that would cross my mind, you know? Like, when I was a kid, I often wondered, like, am I going to be alive long enough to see Jesus come? Or am I going to be alive when they start persecuting the Christians? Do I want to be alive for that? Like, those are the things that crossed my mind, not a global pandemic, you know? That was not what crossed my mind. So, yeah. Those are the things, you know, those are the things that went through my mind as a kid. And it's crazy because, like I said, I was a kid. And and that is what was, like, strolling through my little brain, you know. But, so I'm just applying more purple. I don't know about you guys. I think I said this on the last video I posted, that I love a smoky eye. You know, like, I've always tried to figure out how to do one. I still haven't figured out how to do one really good. So I do this. I add more color. I might be yelling, sorry if I am, and then I just blend it in. That's just that's how I get my smoky eye. There is a art to that. I haven't figured out the art, so I just make it work. Excuse me. I just make it work my way. I know it doesn't seem that dark on camera because my light is right above my phone. So because I wanted to make it as light as possible so you guys could see what I'm doing. So that's why you can't really see it well, but I can see it through my camera. It actually looks good, you know. The next thing that, oh, this is actually a pretty long video. The next one that I have here is the plans for 2020. I don't know if I really have any like big plans for 2020 besides my podcast. I did mention that a video ago about it. You know, it is still a go. Like, we're still, you know, working on I don't want to say final touches, but we're working on like what we're gonna talk about. We've got our first topics. Oh, I got mascara on my eyeball. We got our first topics down, right? And then we're gonna start with the book. So I decided that we're gonna meet twice a week and we're gonna try at minimum to get 2 books out the month, right? We're gonna try. Now, if that's not feasible, then we're probably gonna do 1 book a month, depending on how thick the books are. I do want to give everyone that's interested in listening to the podcast time to get their books, or at least listen. I'm not sure if we're gonna read the books to you, because I know at book clubs they read books, but because these authors are out here trying to make money, if it's not a really like old book, like one of my books that I have is like super old and it's not in print anymore, so I'm probably going to read that to you guys. It's an amazing book. The author is amazing. I'll read that one. But if it's a new book and a new author, I'm probably not going to read the book to you, but I'm probably going to tell you about the book and then encourage you to buy the book and read it. I think that is better, you know, because everyone out here, that's their livelihood, that's their jobs. I don't want to take that away from them, you know, and because it's online. I know on a real book club, you have to buy the book in a real book club to actually start the book club. Like, I mean, a face-to-face book club. But since it's online and you're listening to us, I'll just encourage you guys to buy the book, right? So that's what we're doing. Hopefully my video isn't too long, guys, for Facebook. I'm gonna post it on Facebook first, and then I'm going to post it on my YouTube channel. I don't think it's too long for YouTube, but it might be too long for Facebook. I don't know. I don't want to say I managed, because I'm about to do my face now. There might be faces in this video. Just be prepared in future videos that you might see making a lot of faces, because I usually make faces. I can't help it. I'm just a face maker. You know. But today, so far, I'm doing pretty good. No faces to be had. I did just ruin my makeup a little bit, but that's okay. That's okay. My video, it could be because it's on my camera phone. I don't know. But I hit my max and it stopped. I'm almost done, guys. And then hopefully if I can get these 2 together, I will. If I can't, I'll just post them separately. I don't have all like the video splicing and adding features on this, but on my computer I think I can. I just don't know how to do it yet. So bear with the novice here. I'm the novice, so bear with me. There's a lot of learning to be had, okay? So bear with me while I'm learning my craft. My newly found craft, bear with me. Alright. But I do like this color. It's crazy. You can't really see the brown, but the brown helped the purple pop, and that's what I like. Like, it helped the purple pop a lot, and that's cute. So today, my lip is I'm gonna have a dark lip today, just because I want one. Or, well, I plan on a dark lip, but my eyes aren't that dark. You know what? No, I'm not gonna do a dark lip. I'm sorry. It's going to be a lighter. It's gonna be a light lip. Light lip. Lip. Oh, gosh. No. Alright, guys, so I'm actually deciding. I'm not sure which 2. They look very similar. I love them both. My lips look absolutely nude in both of them. I'm going to do this one here. It's not matte. It's not matte. But I like it. I have a lot of chapstick on, so it's a little slippery. You know, I remember one time I went to work and my boss was like, because, you know, I wear all these outrageous colors on my lips. You don't know, but that's what I do. I wear all these outrageous colors on my lips. And my boss was like, Jennells, please don't. We're going out to the sticks. She didn't say sticks. I'm saying sticks, but we're going out to the sticks and you need to look as professional as possible. Now, if I really cared about how she worded her words, my feelings would have been hurt when she said look as professional as possible, because I'm always looking professional. It's just that I like color and I'm not breaking the rules, because I did ask in my interview, is there a dress code for my lips? And I was told there is no dress code. So since there is no dress code, like, I'm not breaking any rules. I know, guys. I wasn't gonna use 2 of these colors, but it's whatever. So there's no dress code, right? So I wear whatever I want, but she doesn't like it. Now, mind you guys, I work with older people, okay? Like, I'm the youngest person in my office. So I don't let what they say get to me, because they're not used to colors like this. You know? I'm gonna color the whole thing over and fix it. They're not used to colors like this. So she's always like, oh my gosh, Jennells, what's going on? So it doesn't bother me. It doesn't. I think if I was younger, it would be like, what? But hey, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Yeah, I didn't want to add too much in my crease here. It just popped out. All right, once again with this color, it, like, you can see a little bit at the base, but put some at the top. Right? The crazy thing is, guys, I love matte, like I've stated in my previous video. And so, like, I try to get all of my lipsticks to be like a matte color, you know, because that's what I like. And if I can't, then I'll go with the next best thing is creams. I like creams, you know, so those are the next best. Those are the next best colors that I like to put on my face. But the creams, they stay wet. That's the only thing I hate. They stay wet, and they don't always look right. But I like creams. I should have did this before I put on my mascara, but whatever. Do you see, like, I got all this, like, colors here that fell down? I don't know why it does that, but it does. All right, guys, so this is the look. This is it here. It's my look for today. Thanks for tuning in. Please, 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 please tell me some topics you want to talk about for my next video. I do love doing this with you guys. I'm just trying to, one, get used to being in front of a camera for my YouTube channel. Of course, these videos will be posted on there as well. And then also, I'm just really trying to connect with you guys. I do like typing and stuff on Facebook, but I really want to put more of my content on there, and I'm really trying to stop sharing a lot of things. So this is one of the ways I can do that, is by posting my videos. Also, hopefully next time when I come back to talk to you guys, my background isn't as cluttered, but it is super cute. For the most part, I like it. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Love you all, and see you next time. Bye.